Hello, Steve Fletcher here, and welcome to the Everything Guide to Learning to Play Guitar. Before we get started, can I ask you please to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube page, and really help me grow my business. Also, if you've got time, head over to FletcherSteve.com, where you'll find a multitude of resources constantly being updated to assist you with your day-to-day guitar playing needs. Right, let's actually start doing something on your guitar. Can you imagine? So what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is actually tune it. Now, I've done two different tuition guides, both of which are together here on this YouTube playlist. The first one, this one, is how to tune your guitar from scratch. Okay. The second one is how to tune a slightly out of tune guitar. So they kind of work in tandem. Now, when you first buy your guitar, if you buy it from a music shop, you really should buy it from a music shop. Help support those guys. When you first buy it, if you say to them, "Oh, can you just tune it up for me?" They will. They will tune that up for you. They won't mind. But when you get it home, it'll be a little bit out of tune again, and that's where you just use a slightly out of tune guitar video. And, as you go throughout your week, your guitar will get a little bit out of tune. And again, that's where you'd use the how to tune a slightly out of tune guitar video. Eventually, you'll just be like, oh, pick up my guitar, give it a tune, and away you go. They go out of tune all the time. It's not anything that you're doing wrong or anything wrong with your guitar. They do just go out of tune. So knowing how to tune your guitar is incredibly important. It's vitally important if you're going to carry on in this musical madness. However, there will be a point where you might change your guitar strings, or you might not have bought your guitar from a guitar shop. You might have bought it from one of those online places that just deliver them to your door. And if that is the case, it will sound like this. Not nice at all. Completely, totally, utterly out of tune. A mess. All right. So I'm going to take you through step by step everything you need to know to get your guitar out of this condition. Okay, so here is my tuner. This is the tuner that I use pretty much on a daily basis. I've also managed to bring some light reflection at no extra cost. I'm going to try and sort that out. There we go. And you can see, look, this is a tuner. This is an app on my tablet called Pitch Labs. I don't endorse Pitch Lab. I don't work with Pitch Lab, but I've used this tuner for a really long time and it works really, really well. In fact, you can see as I'm talking, it's doing stuff. And this number right here, this is the first thing that I want you to be aware of when tuning your guitar. You can see we've got the musical notes right there. So we're getting A's and B's and G's and G again and C, F, C, all kinds of different notes. All right. For those of you who don't know, in music, there is more than one of each note. And that's where this number comes in, which is why I particularly like this tuner. This number tells you which version. Can you see that? Look, A0 and A2 we had just then. Tells you which version of each note that you are hearing. And the guitar strings are specific versions of each note, and that's what we're going to have to aim for when tuning your guitar. Okay, so yeah, if you can imagine, the musical notes are kind of like a spiral staircase going up, and each step is a different note. So you have E0 followed by F0 followed by F sharp 0, G0, all the way up, and then as you get round again, you'll get E1 and F1 and F sharp 1 and all the way around and higher, all the way up through, E4, E5, all the way up. that's what you kind of need to visualize in your head for where these notes are. And the specific notes are what we're aiming for with the guitar strings. I know that sounds really complicated. You will get used to it the more you do it. Okay? So, I'm going to show you which notes you are aiming for with a perfectly in tune guitar. So I've got myself sat, bit of reflection, bit of curtain reflection, I'm sorry about that, and there's my head reflecting in the tablet, but you can see the number, the note there and the number there that we're aiming for. So I'm going to pluck each string individually. I'm not doing anything with this hand, it's gone. I'm going to pluck each string individually and you're going to see which note it is. And if you want to make a note of this, you can do, or just keep referring back. So, thickest string, E, E2. Next string, A2, D3, G3, B3, and E4. Yeah, there are two E's, and that perfectly demonstrates the number system. E number 2, you can hear, is much lower than E number 4, which is much higher. So let's get our hideously out of tune guitar. We swap guitars because we've got this one that is hideously out of tune. So what we're going to do, all you can do is turn your tuning pegs until you see the note that you want. Okay, so at first you might look at the number. Yeah, we're in the ones, so we're aiming for E2. So you need to turn this away from you at the top, so anti-clockwise, so that the note goes up. You can hear the pitch of the note increasing. And you can see the note changing. And actually, look, we've passed E2 by mistake. We've gone on to F2. In the alphabet, the musical alphabet, E is obviously lower down than F. There it is. So I just take my time, very small corrections, and there it is, E2. Next one. So here we go. We've got, oh look, it does say A. It's A sharp, but it is actually A1. So we've got to go all the way back up. Up we go. Now a strange thing is going to happen here, which you need to bear in mind. We've hit G. Now, G in the musical alphabet does not immediately give way to H. When we hit G, we immediately then go G sharp, then A. Okay, so just bear that in mind when you're tuning. G sharp, A2. There we go. In the middle, in tune. So next one. So we're looking for D3. Well, we're on C3 actually, so we're not very far away. So small tuning corrections. There it is, the D3, but we need to get it in the middle. Ta-da! And then we're going for G3, the next string. So we've got a C3. So we're in the right number, but C is below G. So we're going up. E, F. So G is coming up. We're going to get F sharp, and then we'll get G. There it is. And ta-da, it's all about getting that note in the middle of the tuner. Right, so we're looking for B3 for the next string. So we've got F3 there, so we're in the right number, but we need to increase the pitch. So there goes G sharp is going to turn into A. There it goes. A sharp, and then we're going to get B. And to the middle. There it is. And finally, E4 we're aiming for. C4, so again, we're in the right number. And there it is. A tuned guitar. Now, I guarantee when you're doing this, A, you'll get it wrong. B, you'll get it wrong. C, you'll get it wrong. D, you'll want to give up. You'll just be like, I can't do this. It's the most confusing thing on earth. All of the above is fine, okay? Take your time, all right? Small corrections on the tuning pegs is what you're going for, all right? Don't overdo it. Keep an eye on the notes where you are. If you overstretch the string, the chances are eventually it will break, and we don't really want that because then you've got to buy a whole new set of strings. But yeah, take your time. The more you do it, the easier it gets, all right? And you will be doing it for a long time because hopefully you'll be playing the guitar for the rest of your life, all right? But yeah, don't get downhearted if you can't do it straight away. You can't do it straight away. It's really hard. But if you can get over this hurdle, you can do anything. So good luck, guys. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello again. Just about thought you were rid of me, didn't you? I just want to say thanks ever so much for watching these videos, and well done for getting to the end of this section. You've worked really, really hard, and it's really well done. If I could just make you aware that all of these videos, all of these lessons, all of these resources that are available at FletcherSteve.com, they're all available for absolutely nothing. They're all available to you for free. But of course, it takes me an incredible amount of time to put all this stuff together. Now, I'm a fully professional, self-employed musician, and like all fully professional, self-employed musicians, I don't have a regular income stream. If you felt so inclined, you can make a donation to my tip jar by scanning the QR code that's shown on the screen right now, or you can follow the link down there in the description. All donations, big, small, are gratefully received with my thanks. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.